Hey, what's going on, everybody? David here, back again with another video. Today's video is going to be more of an update video regarding my collector's goal for 2024. Earlier this year, I decided to go ahead and put one out there, um, and that was to see if I could get a full run of Mondo Steelbooks. I believe there's 60 out there. I had a good chunk already, but I set it pretty much in my brain that this year I was gonna complete it, the full run of 60. So I've been kind of getting them little by little here and there. I had a good, like I said, I had a good chunk. I was missing some heavy hitters and some ones that I just kind of spaced on in the past. So that's kind of what's going to be happening here and there throughout the year. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But and it's going pretty good so far. I have four more to show you guys today that I picked up just in the last, like, I think week and a half or two, something like that. And first up, we have a companion piece to one that I already had. I have the variant Boyhood Mondo Steelbook, and now this is the standard edition, which, again, like I said, I'm trying to complete the full run. There's a couple of them that have variants. Boyhood was one of them. This is one of the early Mondo releases, and this is number 2 in the series, as you can see here on the spine right here. Boyhood, again, lovely artwork. I really like this one quite a bit, and like I said previously, whenever I showed off the variant, I am very surprised that I did not own this movie at all. I love this movie, and I thought the premise of it was very interesting. One rule that I do have in my collector's goal is that whatever steelbook I do get, whatever Mondo steelbook I do get, if it's open, awesome, cool. If I buy it and I find it at a good price and it's sealed, it's gonna stay sealed. So the variant is sealed. This one I did find for a good price open, without the shrink wrap. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the inside of it. Here goes the back here first off, though. If you guys can see that. Really, really nice. And again, it does have this slip here, which is really nice as well. Take that off. And again, like I said, love the artwork. Some nice glossy areas here, like in the eyes. And then here's the back. Shows all the various stages of life of the main character. And that's what was very unique about it, was that it was filmed, over the course of so many years. So you see the main character as a kid, as a teenager, and then going into adulthood, which is kind of crazy. Here we have the disc here, the Blu-ray disc for Boyhood, and then the interior artwork here, which is essentially the the same as the exterior, just kind of in the inside, and the colors are a little different, as you can see there. The background is stands out more than the actual images here of the character. Cool. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Boyhood. And this is Mondo Steelbook number 2. And this is the standard edition. All right. Let's go ahead and pop this back on. Again, this is pretty exciting. I feel like I can do this. I can complete my goal for the year. And who knows, maybe I might have like a secondary goal for this year if I do this, if I'm able to complete this early enough. I'm going to try to do something like this every year moving forward. Have one goal set in mind. I feel like it kind of makes it interesting as a collector. Next up, we have Friday the 13th, which I was kind of a little weird about this release. The artwork, I mean, the artwork looks cool. It looks amazing. just in tone, I guess, with the way like this doesn't, when I see the artwork, it doesn't scream Friday the 13th to me, I guess. But again, this was a must have. I do really like the image here, though. It does have like the outline of a skull within the trees and stuff like that. It's really nice. And this was a part of a grouping. I think this was what I think this was Italian or French. I can't remember. It might have been Italian. That they put out. The others like included The Exorcist and V for Vendetta, I believe, something like that. And here goes the back here, so you can check out. But yeah, like I said, there are still a good portion I think that I'm missing. I believe the number was 21. That's pretty good out of 60, I think. And then let's go ahead and take off this slip here, which again, the slip is very nice. Get a closer look at this nice matte artwork. Like I said, I like the imagery. It just doesn't, like, especially without the slip cover, it doesn't scream Friday the 13th to me. But I do like it. So this image here, you see the skull. It's the same image here, just kind of maximize on the back here, like zoomed in, which looks really cool. You could probably tell better that way. Let's go ahead and pop this open, and it's very straight to the point. It's the same artwork as the back and the front, I guess, you can see there. And then the interior is pretty much the same as well. It's the back artwork, or the artwork itself, just maximized and in white. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Friday the 13th. And then this one is Mondo Steelbook number 23. See there? So boom, number 23 and number 2 are down. Next up, we have one that I don't know why I never grabbed it. I had seen it so many times over the years. Even when they were just like initially on the shelves. I would always see it at Target, I believe. And I just never picked it up. And now that I have this goal, I kick myself so much, because there was a couple of other ones, mind you, that are heavy hitters now that I would see just kind of on the shelf, and I just passed them up because I was like, okay, well, I'll get it at some point. Never did. This one, like I said, is Reservoir Dogs, and I love this movie. I think a lot of people do. And I never picked this one up. I picked this one up at a really good price. And the sleeve, the slip cover on it is like almost immaculate. So this one is really nice. And this one's opened as well. Check out the back here. Again, just kind of, it blows my mind that I just never got around to picking it up. Really cool. Pull this off here. Some nice blood splatter right here across the front and the top there. And we'll get a closer look at the artwork here. Really nice. And the back as well. And then here goes the disc for Reservoir Dogs. And then interior artwork. Straight to the point. You got the title like right smack in your face. Reservoir Dogs. With the brick in the back there. And then here's the front, back, and spine for Reservoir Dogs. This is Mondo Steelbook number 13. So this is really nice. And even opening it, it feels like it, you know, it's like brand new. It's in immaculate condition. Whoever had this one is took care of it really, really nicely. But it's really, really cool. Again, happy to have it in the collection. And excited to be, you know, one step closer to completing my goal. Lastly, this is a heavy hitter that has been kind of in my radar for a while. And I got this for a really good price. And I'm kind of like surprised that I got it for such a good price. This one goes for a pretty penny. Not like super duper expensive, but I always kind of look at it as like, well, it's one item, and typically I see it for about like 100 or over 100. I got it for way less than that, and that is one of my favorite movies from one of my favorite directors, and that's Pan's Labyrinth from Guillermo del Toro. As you can see here, fantastic steelbook. I've been eyeing this one. This one's really been on my radar for a long while now, even before I set my collector's goal. And this is a Future Shop exclusive, so it's a Canadian store, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Future Shop is kind of like Best Buy in Canada, I think, if I remember correctly. But really nice. Again, love the artwork here. Take a look at the back here. And again, I love this movie quite a bit. And the one cool thing that I didn't know about, because literally when it came to me, this was the first time that I've ever held it in my hands and took a look at it and inspected it. It does have this really cool quote up here. So it's really, really nice. And I don't know if any of you all read Spanish, but it's right there. And I like whenever they add little things like this on steelbooks. It's a nice little Easter egg. But like I said, here's the back again. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite creatures. But this one right here. My son, my son's about like 13. He hasn't seen this movie, but he knows of this creature very, very well. Let's go ahead and take off this slip here. Really nice. Again, nice close look at the artwork here. And in the back. Now, the one cool thing, I don't know if this comes across really well on camera, but there's some nice glossiness here in this image. The back is a matte finish, and there you go. You see it. There's a nice texture here. I believe it almost feels like it's like a silk screen type of texture. As you can see, they're really, really cool. That threw me off a little bit. I did not expect to see that. And then the same is here on the back. I don't know if it comes across, but it shows it's like all around this area, and it stops like right around here. But that's really neat as well. I love that. Really, really cool. And it just I'm a texture type of person. So when I held it, I was like, whoa, hold on. Whoa, like, what is this? So that was pretty neat. This one does have Blu-ray. This is the Blu-ray disc here. And it also comes with DVD as well. So that's really cool. And then gorgeous, gorgeous interior artwork. I love it. It looks very simple, but again, sometimes the simple ones are what get me the most. And it looks really nice. It doesn't come across as great as it does in hand, but it shines. It gives off a really nice shine when you see it in person. It looks really, really cool. And then here is the front, back, and spine for Pan's Labyrinth. And this is Mondo Steelbook number 4. So again, like I said, one step closer. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get some of the earlier releases. I almost had Drive, and I lost. Surprisingly enough, I'm finding some pretty good priced ones on eBay, and I missed out on Drive. I got outbid by $1, and I'm not gonna say how much I would have gotten it for because I'm like kicking myself for it that I lost out on it. That was a really good price one if I would have gotten that one. And I'm trying not to dwell on it because I'll have another opportunity at some point. I'm trying to take my time. I'm not trying to just go all in and dump a $200 on a steel. If I can find it for a good price, that's another rule I guess that I'm kind of throwing in there. I'm gonna try to find it for the best price possible that I can. If not, and if I do at the end of it all have to, to get a really heavy hitter, if I have to drop some money, I will. But I'm gonna try my best to get him for the best price that I can. But yeah, so again, nice, cool little haul and additions to my Mondo Steelbook goal for 2024. 4 more down and a good amount to go. Like I said, I'm going to be documenting this. This is going to be a continuing series until I complete the whole thing. Then I'll make a full video of the whole run. And I'm going to end this video right now. And after I end this video, I'm going to have a graphic of like almost like a checklist. And I'm going to be adding to that checklist, checking them off as I go. So again, thank you guys for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you dug it or found it informative in any way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, catch you next time.